Hi Stampers, this is Lynn Starzl, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today we're going to be doing a modified gatefold card using the Hey Chuck bundle. I've done this card with the little monkey, but I'm going to show you with the Hey Chuck bundle. Okay, this is the stamp set and the dies. You get 9 dies, and they die cut the 4 chickens, and there's fence and sun and a skateboard, fun stuff. Okay, so you're going to use a full sheet of cardstock, and you're going to score it on the long side at 5.5. And then on the short side, you're going to do 2 1/8, and then you can turn it and do 2 1/8, or you can score it 6 3/8. Okay, so we're going to use pecan pie and our trimmer. And we'll go at 5.5. And there's a blade and a scoring blade, and I always call this the light color for the light touch, so we're not using the blade this time. So scored it at 5.5, and then we're going to go at 2 1/8. And then I find it easier just to turn it around. Okay, 2 1/8. Now we're going to want to cut these 2 sides off of the top. And so when I cut that, I go on the inside of the score line on this side and this side, so I don't get that fold in there. And you're going to cut down to the 5.5 mark. And now this time we are using the blade. And I cut just slightly below the score line. And I'll slide it over. And I want to get on the inside of that score line. And I'll turn it. And then I want to do slightly below that score line, go to my marks there. Seems to help it fold nicer. And then these pieces you can use on another project. Okay. And I may have gone down a little bit too far this time, but now I have the glorious Gingham designer series paper that I'm using, and I have the top piece is 4 by 5 1/4. And then we're going to use the other side for your inside side pieces. This is just a fun fold, and you can use any stamp set, any bundle, any designer series paper. Okay. And then I do have my inside stamped with "It's Your Birthday," so we'll just go ahead and add that. I just mainly wanted to show you the basic measurements for this gatefold. Okay, now for the front, I have already stamped and colored my rooster, and I used pecan pie, pumpkin pie, and cherry cobbler. And then I used the 2 3/8 circle punch. And we are going to ground this little guy. Okay, now we're going to add, well, let's see, we'll add our, well, maybe we'll do this first. Add dimensionals. And your blends will bleed to the back of your cardstock. That's why you should protect your surface when you're using them, and that's normal. Okay. And we'll do our weather vane, I guess it's called. Just going to show you a little tip here. Whoop. Okay, when I feel like I might have too much on there, I just go and I place it on my silicone mat and pick it up, and it takes that excess off. I die cut my sun. I just add some glue. And then I have stamped the sentiment, and I just take my scissors and angle cut them. I just have that laid flush, and then we have the classic matte dots. Just add one there, and then for these I die cut and colored, down there, cakes. This paper is so pretty. I just love it. Okay, and your card is done. And I already know who I'm sending this one to. The measurements will be on my blog and linked below in the comments. Otherwise, you can just go to my blog, www.starzelsstamps.com. Happy stamping!